Blaine County won the voting. Am I standing at the back? Oh, great. So we're doing the full track, many car changes per lap. I am not going to have a good first segment though. This video is brought to you by my second channel, Bruffy's Random Bits. Subscribe to it via the link in the description for random clips, races, let's plays and other content that doesn't make it to the main channel. Well, I got you're gonna have to go around. You're gonna have to go around. The classic Blaine County 24-hour first corner melee. Am I? Is this my custom? No, it's not custom, is it? Granger. It's black. It's chosen black as my non-custom car. All the custom cars I have on PS5. And I get a stock Granger. Is it the Granger 3600? That would explain why I don't have it. So yeah, in the last regular vanilla GTA random race, we did the North Loop, 5 laps and 35 different cars. And was it that one? No, it was the LSGP one, wasn't it? And I asked whether you wanted to see Blaine County 24 Hours or Ron Raceway next. And as you can see, Blaine County 24 Hours won the voting. Finally, a custom car. It was 33 votes for Blaine County 24 Hours, 19 votes for Ron Raceway. For those who were interested. That was based on the comments that people left. On the LSGP race, which was on Xbox, so once again I got no custom cars. This feels weird, having a custom car in a vanilla GTA random race. I have so many on PS5 and I started this one without any. And we're driving through the night in this one. Oh, now we're talking. Boost. Can't use it. Can't use the speed of the PR4 because there's too many cars in front. There we go. That'll do. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was a good segment. Up into 5th. Now I'm in the Astro Up GZ, but at least I own it. I was flying through the field. Oh my god, the leader is so far ahead. 23 seconds. We're alright. We survived. So yeah, this is a continuation of doing my full circuits in a random format, just with multiple car changes per lap. We started with the North Loop, obviously, with 7 car changes per lap. We got a little bit less than that here. We also did LSGP last time, which was just the 2 car changes. If you get a Manchester Scout... Do I have a Manchester Scout? I do, right? I think this is custom too.
Oh, what a scumbag!
I was going to ask about the Manchester Scout C, and then I realised you probably can't actually even get it. I think the only reason I have the Manchester Scout is because of the wheeling while you're turning situation. the only bike that I hate. That I don't hate, sorry. Apart from the Hakucho drag. 30th to 5th in one lap, a decent little comeback. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I've gone from last to top 5 in a single lap. But with all these car changes per lap, it can change very quickly. Another bike. Alright, this is the lap of bikes. I definitely don't own many bikes. Even my clubhouse, half of it is with filled with Blazers and the Verus, because they all go in a clubhouse. Will you ever do a bikes random all? Probably not. Can't stand bikes in this game. Two non-customs, yes. Two stock vehicles so far. That Granger was proudly sponsored by the 6-man team. I've just seen that donation. Sasquatch, okay. There's another stock one. So next time we'll do Ron, the full Ron Raceway track, and then at some point in the far distant future, when it's been actually remade and redone, we'll do many random races on Olympic GP. Got plenty of time for that now, though. Gonna be doing random races for another year on GTA 5. Not switching to GTA 6 for us anytime soon. Lean forward does the same as leaning backward, but you can take corners as well. Such misinformation in the chat. Alright, iWagon. You always want to wheelie with a bike. It's always quicker, except for in the Hakucho drag. And the Shotaro, it's the same, whether you lean forward or wheelie. But even in bikes where the front wheel doesn't fully get off the ground, it's still always quicker to lean back. Except for the Shotaro on the Hakucho drag. Jaxo in the bus, there's third. Yeah, I'm closing in on second. Is that a Phantom? Some truck anyway. Oh, that's the hauler. Momentarily in second until I wasn't. I had the iWagon at exactly the right time. If I'd got this on the long back straight, this is that like interesting part about these tracks. Again, having the Slam Van's a beautiful machine. Slow, but I'm happy to be driving it. It was the same with the North Loop, where if you got like a God damn it. If you got something with high grip but no top speed, depending on where on the track you got it, it might have been a completely different experience. Getting a high grippy, decent accelerating car like the iWagon in the twisty section at the end of the lap has been a much bigger benefit than if I'd gotten it on the long back straight where it's got no top speed. And that's an element that I've really enjoyed about doing these full tracks and these longer tracks as random races with multiple car changes. Ooh, Zentorno. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. How long have you had that colour scheme on the Slam Van? I don't know, like 2015 or something. Straight past the Verus. "19 seconds behind Subaru." Well, this has been quite the return. Stone dead last from the start. Now comfortably second. Such a great car, the Zentorno. You can't see much of it because of the darkness, but the F400, that's amazing. I've had, like, I own 5 motorcycles. And I've had 2 of them. Of all the motorcycles you can get, normally even on PS5, when I get a motorbike, it's one that I don't own. Because there's like, what, 60 of them, and I don't own most of them. But I've had 3 bikes today so far, and I own 2 of them, out of a potential 5. The only others I own are the Hakucho Drag. I think I have the Sanctus for some reason. You probably can't get that in a random race, no doubt. And then something else. I don't know what else it is, but ETR1. Very grippy, high downforce car in the twisties at the end of the lap is very nice. Although I'm not really making any inroads to Subaru. Subaru's getting some great cars as well. We've got a big field spread. Oops. Considering how long Blaine County 24 Hours is, it's not as long as the North Loop, but it's still a fairly lengthy track. I think we're going to be lapping people by the end of this one. Still 19 seconds back. Sun's starting to rise. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. The Omnis on Blaine County 24 Hours. Oh, now this is... I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to sit and enjoy this segment of the lap. His little face there. Oh, just... This is what it's all about. You always got to be happy when you get an Omnis in a random race. I'm so happy. Oh, come on! You can't let me have anything, can you? Couldn't have even just given me like a standard sports car or something. It's like, oh no, here's some pain. You're not allowed to be happy. Instant pain and misery. At least I don't... Oh my god, I'm going to have it for most of the back straight. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Can it wiggle boost? I mean, I'll give it a try. Hey, it might, you know. This might actually be working.
Such a huge boost from...
What a great idea. This feels quicker than the... Like it felt like I got an instant speed increase when I started wiggling. I can hear the engine. It's definitely wiggle boosting. Yes! Not as painful as it could have been. Into the Hot Ring Sabre and I'm 47 seconds back! There's massive gaps. There's a big battle going on for 4th place. But apart from that, there's massive gaps in this top 4. Thank you guys for the various donations, by the way. I'll catch up with them at the end, just for the Omnis beer. I am still second. Yes, that's true. I've had the rubble and I'm still second. Yeah, I have been enjoying the sort of the longer tracks with multiple car changes a lot. I get the appeal of,
What a scumbag!
you know, every time you make an overtake, it's for position. Mostly anyway. We're probably still going to lap some people, but nowhere near close to how it is on the short tracks. I think it's good to have a mix of everything. It's good to have some variety. Sometimes we'll do short tracks, sometimes we'll do full tracks, sometimes we'll do even longer tracks. Point to point kind of things like we've done before. Oops. Okay, that wasn't ideal. I had closed in a little bit on Subaru, but I don't think that's going to have continued. Now, back to 40 seconds. Is it going to start to rain? It feels rainy. Halfway through the race. Do you know what? I think 7 laps might have been right. I was between 7 and 8 laps. I've ended up going for 8. I think 7 laps would have been right for 25-minute race. The way that it's going so far. Couldn't get that stopped. Rains in 4 minutes. Ah, interesting. See, I love current weather races as well. Well, I've just got to endure this. I'm about to drop into 5th place, I think. The rubble and the barracks. Oh, I couldn't hop over. Damn it. Yeah, 5th it is. I keep forgetting that you can't brake with this thing. Because you never drive it. It's just not something that you ever drive. Right, outside of there. That's it. Top 5's gone. Well, I had a good start to the race, from last to second, but okay, that's nice. Let's have no more bad vehicles, please. Let's keep going. Push on. 1 minute 8 seconds behind. Subaru's just dominated this whole thing. Took the lead early and has never looked back. Into the top 5. It's going good vehicle, bad vehicle, good vehicle, bad vehicle. I'm just getting vehicles that you can't get stopped. At least I remembered with the slam truck. Second fastest utility vehicle in the game. Wouldn't be if it was in my utility class. It would still be in my utility class, but it would be last of like 25 cars rather than second. Taco van. Closing in on the taco van. Rip storage. The Mesa versus the Stinger GT. Well, I can certainly wait. Cirrus has entered first. Subaru must have got something really slow to have lost that much time. They were dominating. Here comes the rain. Now we've had everything in this race. Started at night. Now we're in daytime. We've had some nice clear skies and smooth running. And now we're going to get a wet end to the race. This is the beauty of current weather and current time of day and stuff. You just let the game do what it needs to do. You have challenging conditions that you gotta adapt to. Rain stops in 16 minutes. Okay, so it's gonna be raining for the remainder of the race. This isn't a bike that I don't have, but it's still a bike that can wheelie. And it's a bike, so it's got a lot of grip. Got a Menacer up in front. Oh, there's a Field Master. That wasn't even for position. They're having a really bad time. Oh, there's the doors. No. Oh, God. A Field Master's about to overtake a dozer to get out of last place. That's what's about to happen there. That's the thing. You don't see that as much on the longer tracks. You don't see other people's bad luck as much. Someone could have already had a dozer around a different part of the track. And we've not seen it because they've all gotten in it and then gotten out of it before we came around to lap them. That's the only bit you miss a little bit on the longer circuits. But we got to see it a little bit there. We've officially lapped 2 people. Ooh. Yeah, there's the ETR one that I had. It could indeed always be worse. It could always be worse. Shoot behind you on the straights to go faster. Bringing back some of that 3D era GTA tank strat. And now I'm a minute behind Cirrus. So the lead has changed, but I'm still the same distance back from the lead. Having had 2 campers and a dozer, yes it can. So Kid in 28 has had 2 campers and a dozer. We obviously saw RCD must have had something else beyond that Field Master. And yeah, it can't get worse for Yeeticus. They're absolutely last. With at least 1 dozer. Yeah, another bike. Still in top 5. Have we still got... Is it 1 more lap after this or 2? Oh, we still got 2 more laps after this. So actually, 6 laps would have been about right. I've definitely gone way too many. For a 25-minute race, anyway. I should have trusted my instincts and gone with the 7 that I originally said. Whoa. Right, the Riata. Such a forgettable vehicle. AG Axel's entered first. Oh, it's changed again at the top. Sins, who got stuck at the very start, coming around to put a lap on. Sins primarily plays PC though, so I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have any cars. my Xbox problem. If it's the same sins, that is. The lead is, the top two are changing. I think 7 laps is right. My original calculation was correct. Oh, Subaru's gone from a minute in the lead to being overtaken and now in 5th. Alright, Deluxo. I'm a minute behind the top two now, who are both trading places at the front. No point flying with this, it's quicker to drive. That's is that an Adder or a Nero? A Nero, right? Looks a bit flatter than an Adder would be. No! Sorry, Subaru. I tried to be a little cheeky and like try to fly out over the top on the corner. Obviously with the less grip in the rain, but it didn't work out for me. I should never try to do funky stuff with special vehicles, whether it's a boosty, scramjet or vigilante or whatever, or a flying deluxe, or like I'm always gonna mess it up. Just drive the damn cars. Yep. Rip. Could definitely be worse. How many have we lapped now? We've lapped the bottom 5? Bottom 5, I think. On a long lap like this. Okay, one more lap after this. We're gonna have 2 more cars on this lap. The Apocalypse Issy. Yeah, I do not have an Issy. I don't do dupe glitching anymore. It's the one arena vehicle that everybody probably has, or is most likely to have, because it was always the one that people would use for that sort of stuff, right? It would sell for the most or something. Well, unless I get some absolutely incredible cars on the final lap, and the leaders get some... Ooh, lightning. The leaders get some really bad cars, I think the win is not going to happen. It's all about whether I can keep the top 5. Am I going to be happy that there's an extra lap? Or am I going to be wishing I'd left it at 7? The Sugoi, my car. 1 minute 32 back from the lead now. Ejactor's already halfway around the last lap at that rate. Front wheel drive is understeery enough. The rain does not make that any easier. Alright, last lap. I'm 25 seconds back even from 4th. Italy GTB will do though. Another one of my favourite cars. It's a supercar. Maybe we're going to have a good last lap. Maybe I'm going to be happy that I added the extra lap. 7 laps is right though for Blaine County 24 hours. The 25-minute race. We didn't need the extra one. Oh, Subaru's 9 seconds. That's Subaru in that, whatever it is in front. Something slow. This is helping me solidify top 5 as well. Let's keep this momentum going. Oh. Well, at least I'm on flat road. At least I'm not going to be hitting any curbs and flipping the damn thing. I'm 38 seconds ahead of 6th. I'm going to stick to the whole top 5's always possible situation. Okay, we're in a battle for a podium actually. GT Driver's in something slow. So it's going to be on these final 2 cars. On the final lap. We're in a 3-way fight for a podium. Subaru, GT Driver and me. Come on. Give me something good. Good now. Hey, it'll do. Especially in the rain. High grip LG Retro Custom. I'll take it. Doesn't matter that it doesn't have a good top speed when I'm in mostly corner heavy segment of the track. So Subaru coming out of that segment. Front of us, not too far away. Ajaxo takes the win after that toing and froing with Cirrus at the front. It's crazy how it can just change so quickly. Cirrus is here now. We're in a fight over 2nd. 8F Drafter as my final car. And I am... oh, I'm 9 seconds behind Subaru in 2nd. Cirrus must have had something terrible. Because he was in a comfortable 2nd place. There's a dozer. Gotta take avoiding action there. Am I catching... I'm catching Subaru as well, but there's not enough time left. But I might be able to steal the podium from GT Driver in whatever that is. Glendale? Glendale. There's 3rd. The last gas push at the end of the race. Just gonna run out of time to get 2nd though. But it was close. Maybe that crash is what cost me 2nd. Hey, podium! It was a very interesting up and down race, that one. Lots of different changes for the lead throughout the course of the race. My best lap, your best lap was in the rain. Paragon S, Emerus, Hakucho Dragon, Virtue. That's what got that 327, and it was in the rain. That's crazy. That's probably the best lap that will ever exist on this track, as in the random all version of it. I don't think anyone's ever going to get a better best lap than that. That's madness. But that was fun. We stole the podium at the end. I was happy that I had the extra lap. 8 laps was better for me than sticking to the 7 that it should have been. Exciting finish. 2nd to 5th separated by 10 seconds after all those car changes. I think that crash that I did in the Burger Shot Stallion is what cost me 2nd place. It was a stupid little crash. These full track randomals definitely have a different element to them. I'm definitely enjoying mixing them in. Yeah, I think the Deluxe saw crash as well, but then it was Subaru who I crashed out with that, so I didn't really lose any time relative to Subaru. So but I think it was my mistakes that cost me second in that one, maybe. But it doesn't matter. The win was out of the question regardless. Yeah, it was the barracks. Again, my mistakes. The Burger Shot Stallion apex hit, and then the barracks braking issue where I had to respawn. Those were what cost me second place, and it was all my own fault. But from 30th to 3rd over the course of the race, can't complain.